She's innocent.
What are you talking about? She signed a confession.
That's because she's suffering from Korsakoff syndrome.
Of course, what?
It's a neurological disorder characterized by interrograde amnesia, extreme susceptibility to suggestion, and confabulation. I tell her she has a cat named Millie. She remembers having a cat named Millie. You tell her she bashed her husband over the head with a golf trophy, and she remembers that. Only there is no cat. I made that up, just like you made up a story about a murder plot to collect life insurance, which is a bit of a cliche, isn't it, Detective?
Dr. Daniel Pierce is a neuroscience professor at a Chicago University. He's written several books. He's brilliant guy, and extremely confident and full of himself in the classroom. In his little pond, he's a very big fish, but he suffers from paranoid schizophrenia. So his ability to go take that bravado into the world, not so good. And the engine of the show is an old student of his, one that he actually has a little bit of a crush on, played by Rachel Lee Cook, who comes back. She's now with the FBI, and she's got a case with a neurological angle, and would he give his 2 cents? And of course, that results in hopefully seasons and seasons worth of television.
So he's a little eccentric.
You know, the show's been compared to these other shows, and it's true. There is a new kind of genre out there of detectives. Someone called them defective detectives. The idea that we don't want perfect, just by the book, just the facts, ma'am, cops all the time. That sometimes the people that are solving the crime, when you think back to Columbo, or the ones that had a lot of personality, now we've gone so far as Monk, or as taking someone like House, who's clearly not the most lovable man, Dexter, solving crimes. So I think people are looking for an interesting left of center point of view on these things. So that they have all the joy of mysteries with a lot of twists and turns, but they're seeing it through in an interesting perspective. It's easier in terms of time. Yes, it's harder for the vain part of me, but it's a great experiment in letting myself go. I mean, Michael Wright, the head of TNT, said, "Don't cut your hair, leave all the gray, don't shave." I mean, he pushed me to make this as different as possible, because Pierce is someone whose head is in his books,